It's my favorite time of the year again, and one of my favorite flavors is starting to roll out everywhere. Any guesses what that flavor might be? We've got the new fall menu from Dunkin'. Hello, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Pumpkin everything is back on the menu at Dunkin Donuts. Dunkin Donuts has rolled out their new seasonal menu for the fall. It's got a lot of pumpkin items on it. It's got a lot of returning favorites and a couple of new things. And as usual with one of my Dunkin' reviews, I've got about 14 items here to try. So maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but there's still a lot of stuff. First of all, there are two new drinks. One of them is the Blood Orange Refresher. I did not get that one. The other new one I did get, that is the Nutty Pumpkin Coffee. That is what I have in here. Obviously, this is not a very attractive looking food product or anything. It is simply coffee in a cup. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to try that, and I'll tell you why that one intrigued me. In addition, a lot of returning favorites on the menu. Pumpkin cold foam. You've got your iced and cold pumpkin coffees. You've got your signature lattes. A lot of different options there. Too many things to even list. Check out Dunkin's menu. You will see all of those beverage flavors available right now. On the food side, they have brought back the maple sugar bacon. You can get that in a snackin' size, which is just the strips of bacon, or you can get the maple sugar glazed bacon breakfast sandwich, which is what I have right here. We're going to try this one. This was, let's see, I have everything kind of written down because there's a lot of things here. This was $4.49. This is 650 calories. This is the large Nutty Pumpkin Coffee. This was $2.59, and this was 350 calories. So there's a lot of cream in that. That's why that calorie count is higher there. The Pumpkin Donut is back on the menu. I didn't get that. The Pumpkin Munchkins are back on the menu. I got those. These actually just came in the bag. They didn't put these in a separate container or anything, so I thought that was kind of interesting. Those are 90 cents for 3, and they're 70 calories a piece. And then something that I have never tried. This is not a new item, but I have never actually tried this from Dunkin'. This is the Pumpkin Muffin. This is $1.99, and this is another 550 calories. Those are all of the seasonal items that are out there right now. Let's go ahead and start trying some of these things and see what we've got. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sample the coffee here. Now, again, this is the Nutty Pumpkin Coffee. The reason that this intrigued me is I'm a big coffee drinker. I love my coffee. I always get my coffee hot. That's why I got this. It's not the flashy, attractive, cold coffee where you usually get it in that clear container and you can get a better look at it or anything. But the reason that this intrigued me is because this is pumpkin coffee, which in itself is not anything special, but then it also has hazelnut flavoring added to it. That is a little bit of a twist. So it's pumpkin hazelnut. Those are two of my favorite flavors. I absolutely love pumpkin, and I absolutely love hazelnut, especially in coffee. Let's see what the flavor's like on this. Wow. Let's take the top off of the, wow, that is good. Let's take the top off of this and see if we can get a little bit of a closer look at it. So there we go. There is a look at that coffee. Again, just looks like a cup of coffee, obviously, but it does have a lot of cream in it. So this is a sweetened coffee right here. That's why you've got a high calorie count on this. Just from that one sip alone, There's a lot of flavor in this. You get the pumpkin spice flavor, which if you are a coffee drinker, you've probably noticed before. But then you also get that hazelnut flavoring in there, which is something that I honestly don't think I have ever encountered in coffee. That combination of the pumpkin and the hazelnut. Usually it's one or the other. Nice and sweet, very good flavor. Oh, that's a winner. I like this coffee a lot. If you like your coffee cold, I'm assuming that is just as good cold. I can't see any reason that it wouldn't be. Let's get a bite of this. This is a returning favorite right here, so this is not a new item. This is the maple sugar glazed bacon on a breakfast sandwich. It has white cheddar cheese, it has an egg on it, and it is on a croissant. See, it's kind of hard to decide where to actually bite into that. Let's go right there. Great flavor on that. Good bacon flavor, nice and strong. Bacon is cooked nicely. Egg is nicely cooked on there as well. You get the cheese that adds its flavor to all of it, and then that bacon is that maple sugar glazed bacon, so it's sweet. It's got those notes of maple in it. You definitely get that flavor of the maple in it. And then to have it on the croissant, that obviously is a very good choice for a sandwich like this, because then you get the flavor of the croissant as well. Another good one. Pumpkin Munchkins. There we go. So we've got to have a pumpkin donut, of course. And now we've got a little munchkin right there. These come out every year. I get these every year. These are great. So your full-size donut is basically going to be the same thing right there. You're going to get all of that pumpkin flavor baked right into the donut. These are just little bite-size options. Gotta have coffee with your donuts. That is a necessity. All right, and finally, here is the pumpkin muffin. This is not a new item either. This is a returning favorite. I personally have never tried a pumpkin muffin from Dunkin'. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. It is very crumbly, which is something that you want, of course, in a muffin. Looks like it's baked very nicely. Let's get a bite of this. Wow. Wow, that is good. That is incredibly moist. Very powerful pumpkin flavor coming off of this. I think even stronger pumpkin flavor on this than there is in the Munchkins or even in the coffee. This is a very good pumpkin flavor. Those little crunchies that are all over the top give it that little bit of texture, gives it a little bit of a crunch, and then the muffin itself, like I said, it's very moist, it's very flavorful. This is another good item right here. All right, that is the fall menu available now at Dunkin', loaded with pumpkin items. This trip I'm very pleased with. All of these items, didn't find anything bad in this group of items. I'm going to give this a 3-star seal of approval. All right, there we go. All of those items and many, many, many more are available right now at Dunkin'. It is their seasonal menu for the fall. Lots of pumpkin stuff, lots of maple glazed bacon, all kinds of treats there. And as I said, a couple of new refreshers also, blood orange refreshers. Check those out, and I will catch you next time.